What's going on with Bitcoin? Is Bitcoin really going to go to 90K? In this video, I'm going to break down my thought process and hopefully we can have some sort of plans in motion. It's always good to be nice and ready because you never know what the market is going to give us. So it's always to work out what plan A and plan B is. First of all, let's just start with crypto fear and greed index. As you can see, it's on 25 extreme fear. Ideally, these are the times where you would expect a bounce at these times because everyone's scared, everyone thinks it's going to go to zero, and then the market makers just make it bounce. That's just how it is, right? And if you go on crypto bubbles on the hour, you can see everything's looking green. If you didn't know about crypto and you're looking at this for the first time, you think, hey, crypto is a very good thing to look at. Look, everything's going up. I can just put my money on anything. But obviously, us OGs, we know what's going on in it. The only reason this is green right now, the only reason all the coins are bouncing right now is because of this extreme fear. That means buyers come in, smart money comes in, market makers play games, whatever you want to call it. If you don't believe me, you need to back test it. Every time it goes below 25 and below 25, like 17s, 18s, you get some sort of bounce. I'm not saying we're going to go back to all-time highs or 200K, but we are going to get some sort of bounce. I mean, can't say 100%, but the chances are very high. Anyway, let's get straight into Bitcoin. As you can see, Bitcoin didn't do a higher low. In my previous video, you can check it out. Done it yesterday. I said this needs to be a higher low. And the only way we can confirm this to be a higher low is the price action needs to break this. Let's turn this green. It needs to break this green line. So basically, just to show you, Bitcoin was doing this, right? It was making higher lows, higher highs. It came low. I didn't really have no issue with it when it came this low. I just needed, when it bounced up, I just needed to break the previous high. So as long as it broke this previous high, that confirms we're still on a healthy uptrend on the 4 hours. Anyways, yeah. Let me quickly go on the video to explain to you what I was thinking. Let me play it. Oh, let me get rid of this. Right now, we can't call this a high low. When can we call this a high low? When can this get confirmed as a high low? When the price makes a new high. So let me get rid of this. If the price, boom, 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 where are you? If the price does this, if it comes up here, and we broke this high, this gets confirmed as a higher low. Obviously, that didn't happen, right? The opposite happened. As you can see in the chart, that didn't happen. Instead of creating a new high, it came down and created a new low, then a lower high again, and a new low. So the longs got fucked. The bulls got, you know what I'm saying? The bulls got hurt. And I was one of those bulls because all my trades, all my leverage trades I was in, I was obviously on longs in it. I bet on the market to go up. And all my stop loss got hit. And I'm not going to come down there and be like, oh, I always win. Like, I'm the best. It doesn't work like that, especially leverage trading. It doesn't work like that. And I took an L. But what makes my L like not that bad, not that's like, obviously every loss is bad, but I can live with this loss because I've got stop losses in it. I've got stop losses and I always risk what I'm willing to lose in it. So I don't do these crazy trades. Like, even if I do a crazy trade, mentally, before I put the trade on, I'm always ready to lose that. Even though, like, mentally, even though, like, I want to win that trade, like, before I get into a trade, everything's looking good and my TA is looking on point. But before I actually place that order, mentally, I'm already ready for that money to be gone. And that's just the way I do it. It just works. Everyone's brain is different. For me personally, it just works better. So if I had money that I can't afford to lose, I'll never leverage trade because mentally that'll mess me up. But anyways, I'm just here to tell you, yesterday I done this video and I explained what we needed for the bullish scenario and what we didn't want for the bearish scenario. And obviously today the bearish scenario happened. We created a new low. So what's next? Right now, as a price action trader, I can tell you Bitcoin right now, obviously I can't predict the future, but right now the pattern is looking like this. I'm just making lower lows, lower highs. It just made a new low. I assume it's just gonna come up, do another lower high, and then come down and make a new lower low. That's what it's looking like right now. And for all you bulls and all you guys that want the price to go up, don't shoot me. Don't be mad at me. Don't unsubscribe. I'm just telling you what the chart. I'm just telling you what I see in the charts, innit? Remember, I'm not bull, I'm not bear. I just try to find out who's winning and I join the winning team. That's how I make money. I'm a leverage trader. I'm not, I don't care if the price goes up. I don't care if it goes down. My job is to identify what the trend is doing and just follow the trend. As they say, the trend's your friend to the end, right? There you go. So right now, honestly, it's not looking good. Like we need a big, the only scenario where this can look good for the bulls is if all of this becomes a bear trap. So all the people that shorted, what I mean by a bear trap is we just need this to pump. We just want it to pump all the way to here. If it pumps all the way to here, even all the way to here, everyone that shorted are gonna be trapped. And a lot of people are in shorts right now. That's the only bullish scenario. If we don't get that, as they say, the trend's your friend. We're just gonna create another lower high, and then we're gonna come back and do a lower low. Am I surprised? No, because this has been. I'm not surprised because I done a video. Let me show you this. I done a video about 3 days ago. I said, are we basically, as you can see, look, 118K, or are we going down to 90K? So that was always a possibility. I was always ready mentally. I was always ready for this. Obviously, I was in longs, but I wasn't in there with a lot of money. When the market shit, one of my rules is you never trade with a lot of money when the market shit. When the market is good, that's when you go in. That's when you start going in with your 10K, 15K, and just do your thing. But right now, honestly, for Bitcoin, it's not looking good. We got about 18 minutes until the daily candle closes. And if we get it closed below this green line, honestly, it's not looking good because even on the daily, it's still looking like this. Came all the way here. Even on the daily, it's proper not, it's really not looking good because it can easily do something like this. We can get bounced to 102 and then come down here. It's mental. Wait, I don't know how I just done that. Sorry about that. I need to have my coffee, man. On the daily, nothing's changed. We can do something like this. 102, and then come straight here. 94. If the downtrend continues, the next heavy support is at 94. I'm using Binance. This is a Binance chart. So on Binance, where did I get 94? Where did I get 94K from? I'm not just making up these weird numbers. As you can see over here. That's where I got it from. Whenever you're in doubt, you look to the left. And over here, on the 27th of April 2025, we had good support around here. So if we lose all of this, we're coming down to 94. If we lose 94, we're going to 90k. And when it comes to trading, I always just love doing level by level. But right now on the daily, this is not looking good. I'll tell you that from now. As you can see, uptrend, and you're starting to see the downtrend. Whenever we dump, we come up, it's a lower high, we make a new low. This could be another lower high, and then we can make a new lower low. When you look at on the daily, Bitcoin, it's not looking good. I mean, it doesn't mean like over here, look, over here we dumped and we pumped again. That don't mean it's not gonna happen, but right now, honestly, it's not looking good, bruh. It's not looking good at all. Let's look at a couple altcoins I've been looking at. I've been looking at uni, and if you ain't seen my video, I advise you to watch this video. About a day ago, I made a video about uni, and I explained how to enter uni, how I got my entry, and I even gave out a safer entry. And right now, the market is basically dead, dumping. There's just a couple coins, Zcash and Uni, and USDT dominance. That's green. Uni. The reason why Uni still green because this area, this area was nice support. We broke it. We came below it. We broke it again. We're back here again. So over here is like, what's going on? Are the bulls gonna hold this line? You never know. But I gave Uni around here, and let's go on the daily. I gave Uni here. This would have been my safe entry. This would have been the breakout. On the hourly, you can see it broke, retest. I done a whole video about it, so I'm not really gonna get into it. But cool. Right now, Uni's looking all right. What other coins are looking all right? Let's look at Dash. I love looking at coins that pumped and then that dumped. But at some point, we're gonna get a little bounce before we dump again. So that's why Dash is on my little watch list. As you can see, Dash pumped. Now we're dumping, but it's not gonna go to zero. Obviously, it's not gonna go to zero. At some point, we're gonna get some sort of bounce. That bounce isn't gonna be to all-time highs, but it is gonna be a nice little bounce. In the day, all the shorts can't be making all the money. Market makers like to play around and just make the game interesting. So what they'll do is they'll make it pump to like around here, 101, or maybe 97 before they send it down again. That's why I'm looking at Dash. I'm looking at a couple coins. But this video is just about Bitcoin and just explaining to you my 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 thinking process on Bitcoin. Like what I said yesterday, we needed the higher low to get confirmed. It didn't, and we end up doing a lower high, and then now we got a new low. 13 minutes until the daily candle closes. It's not looking good. But either way, I'm gonna hit you up with some more, and like, subscribe, all of that. Is there if there's any coins you lot want me to talk about, hit me up on the comments. I'll do that for you, no issues. But yeah, man, I just hope everyone's doing well. And if you're not in a trade, it's calm. It's not that deep. It's not that deep at all. Think about it like this. At least you saved yourself some money. Do you get what I'm saying? And if you want to buy the dip, I don't advise you to buy any dip on it when the price action is making lower lows. Like, it doesn't make sense because imagine you buy the dip and then it makes a new low, and then you buy the dip and then it makes another new low. It don't make sense buying the dip on lower lows. Like me personally, I buy dips when the price action is making higher lows. I buy the dips in it. But that's just me. Each to their own. Like, subscribe, all of that, all of that.